Hi, my name is Scott McCullough, and I'm the host of Special Talk.
Hello, I'm Chris Lippe, co-producer, editor, writer of Special Talk, and we're going to be talking in this episode about the 2017 Special Olympics Bowling Tournament. We're covering the Leda Lanes Bowling Tournament.
Yes.
Which has always been fantastic, always been a great opportunity to see a lot of people who have Special Olympic spirit come out.
Oh, yes.
Now, Scott, tell us, who were some of the teams that were involved in the Special Olympics tournament?
It was NASHUA Special Olympics and NASHUA Plus Pride. So this morning, this afternoon was Merrimack Tigers, Merrimack Friars, and the Monadnock team.
Talk about some of the athletes that were involved in the tournament. We had Scott J. and who were some of the other athletes involved?
Isaac Gallion, Benjamin Demirs, Scott Justason, and pretty much the whole entire team.
Okay. So everybody who was on NASHUA more or less participated. Yes. And then there was Chris. You're going to see a lot of footage with him. And we have some really great clips of Chris Michaud doing bowling as well. And I want to give everything away, but the scores were fantastic. What are some of the tactics that Coach Virginia used to get you ready for the tournament?
A lot of practices on Saturdays and getting there on time and getting there starting at 9:30, making sure you're not late. If you're going to be late, call.
Right.
Tell the coach, I'm going to be late.
Absolutely.
5 minutes late. Sorry.
Let's talk about the coaching. Now, Coach Virginia was the coach this year for the 2017 tournament. What were some of the tactics that she used to help athletes become successful bowlers?
It was practice getting the ball right down the middle and making sure we pay attention to getting it down the middle and focus on the pin. Keep your hand straight and bowl straight down the middle for a 10 or a strike or a spare, and you can't miss any practices. No excuses.
We're going to take you to the bowling tournament where you see NASHUA Special Olympics and NASHUA Plus Pride in the morning. But was it a really intense rivalry between NASHUA and Plus Pride this year?
I noticed they tried their best. A lot of people were asking why I was in competition. I said because of my injury. I will be back 100% by next season.
I think it's important, and you really got to rest, and you're going through rehab now, right?
Oh, yes.
What does the rehab entail?
Much doing what Dan and Betty tell me to do is the bike, or 2 minutes forward, doing a bouncy ball 15 times and higher, thing that helps get the muscle strength up better. They have me going up the wall, doing push-ups on the wall, have me doing a bouncing ball back and forth.
Okay, great, yeah.
Getting it in motion to see.
Okay, so the shoulder and the chest area, so regaining that mobility.
Yes.
So with this tournament here, the NASHUA Special Olympics generally starts practicing when to get ready for the tournament?
Right after Labor Day, every Saturday we have bowling. And
I was just curious how many weeks it takes to roughly to get ready.
A lot. Practice after practice after practice.
Right. So NASHUA Special Olympics did very well this year. They got some gold medals, and those are really hard to get.
Oh, yeah.
So we had Chris M., Scotty J., Isaac,
Smiling Stacy.
Smiling Stacy, yeah. We have some good footage of her.
And Benjamin Demirs.
Benjamin Demirs as well. Not to put a huge plug out, definitely come check out our show. It will be on my website, www.onthewaterproductioncompany.net. We're really going to be distributing this show throughout Teleview, which is nice, which is going to be able to reach every station in the country.
But you can check out ours is www.nashuaspecialolympics.org. click on where it says sign up. Give us your email and we'll, if you're want to join the team, we welcome you guys with open arms. We'd like to expand our roster and get more athletes on this team. I'd like to thank the Leda lanes for all the help by letting us have the Special Olympics tournament there, and the Merrimack PD and my friend Jackie for coming down.
It was a very successful tournament.
Oh yes.
So we're going to take you to the 2017 Special Olympics tournament at Leda Lanes. We've been covering it for 5 years, and I think that this was one of the better set of years.
Oh yeah.
It flowed. There was a lot of rhythm to it. New players and veterans who did very well. Watch out for Scotty J, Chris M, Smiling Stacy was there as well.
Oh yes.
So we're looking forward to showing you this footage of the 2017 bowling tournament at Leda Lanes. We're going to show you right now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scott McCullough, and we're reporting you from Leda Lanes down in NASHUA for the Special Olympics bowling tournament. Scott Justason's bowled a very good game so far.
He's already up to a 6. I'm Chris Lippe, co-host, and this is another episode of Special Talk here. Scott is great because he doesn't put too much effort into it. He's getting a total of an 8 on a lucky number 7. 7 to start out with. He takes his time up to a 9. He's going
and
for
bowls a 9.
And again, we will have our next person in line, who's Smiling Stacy.
Bowls a.
Keep in mind, audience, that they're bowling 2 strings in a row, so it's a total of 6. A bit different in the tournament than just the one. And Stacy Martel will finish the 2nd string with an 8. Here's Chris. He's just a powerhouse there.
Yes, he is.
All right, Christopher Michaud with a 5. His first string. How will he do with the 2nd string? It's 2 in the right-hand corner. Michaud will finish his 2nd string with a 4. All right, so Justin H is up, and we'll see how he bowls. Looks like a 9. Better ball, and he got a 10. Bowls a 10, and Scotty J is finishing his first string there with a 9. Can he get a 10? We will see. It looks like a gutter ball, and he gets a 10. All right, Scotty J is up for the 2nd time. Does very well. Looks like a 6, followed up by lucky number 9, and he gets a 10 there. Fair. All right, let's look at the scorecard. 84. Scotty J is ahead. 2nd place is Justin W. at 68. 3rd place, Stacy M. with a 41, and Christopher Michaud at a 37. Brings us right in. She's at a 7. Very competitive. Stacy Martel will finish with an 8. All right, Stacy is in her 2nd string here, right down the middle. Stacy Martel currently at a 5. Nice ball. All right, the scorecard so far: Scotty J 84, 59 for Stacy M. So it's almost a 30-point lead. All right, Christopher Michaud, an 8, very strong. Really a powerhouse. Finishes with a 9. Nice long view. It looks like a 6 or so. It is a 6. Right down the middle. And Justin H will end with an 8 at the end of his first string. What will he do here? Apparently a 6. And he's going to try and follow it up. Ooh, nice shot. Ends with a 9. Alright, Scotty J is up again. Let's see what he can do. Very dominant in the game with a 6. Taking a lot of time. Bring it down. It was right down the middle, only gets one pin. Gonna finish with a 9. Very powerful on the first string. He's taking his time. And we see 3 pins. Someone's blocking there. 7, we'll see in a minute. Final score, Scotty Justason 100, Justin H 99. 52, let's see what happens in the first string. Stacey Martel starts out strong with a 6, right down the center. And in her second string, she's going to follow that up with a 5. Very nice forward thrust. In the center, and that's an 8. Stacey Martel, she finished the string, currently at an 8. It's a side ball on the right. She's going to finish with an 8. Alright, final score in the game, 100, Scotty J, 99, Justin 8, 74, Stacey M, and Christopher Michaud still has 2 strings to bowl. Okay, so Justin H currently at a 6. Finishing up his first string in the left-hand corner. Alright, Justin H will finish with a 9. Alright, a very close set of games. Scotty Justason with Nashua Special Olympics. Looks like he's at a 6 right now. Very competitive. Down the middle, gets 1 pin with a 5. And Scotty Justason will finish with a 9. Alright, Scotty J is up. Let's see how he does. It's a 2 right off the bat. Up there, and he's up to a 5. Doing very well. He really has dominated the game. Right down the center, and he gets a 9. The second string, 1 right off the end. More power as they keep going, and that's going to be a 7. Very close game. He doesn't step all the way back. Final score, Scotty J 100, Justin H 99. Stacey Martel is at a 59, Chris Michaud at a 52. See a lot of team spirit, which is good to have. She got 3 pins down. Alright, final score for the first string is a 6. Stacey Martel does in the second string. 5. Stacey Martel doing fantastic. Really just getting the scores that she needs to get. Finishing with a 8. Follow up, can she get a 9 or a 10? She finishes with an 8. Alright, Christopher Michaud is an 8 on his first string. Alright, final score. First place goes to Scotty J. Second place, Justin 8. Stacey M is in third place at 74, and Chris Michaud at 62. He made nice with an 8. Very, very powerful. Score, Scotty Justason 100, Justin H 99, Stacey Martel in third place with a 74. If he can get those last 2 pins down, apparently he ended with an 8. And in his second string, 2 on the corner, he's going to get a 2. Takes his time, the balls that he wants, and currently at a 5. Doing very well. It's a close set of games. Currently Justin H at a 5. And Justin H will finish with a 7. Alright, Scotty J has been dominant in the last few games. Can he be dominant in this string? He gets a 1. Very, very crowded during the tournament. Right down the center. And that's going to be a 6. Looks like he's got a 7 now. Third string. That's going to be a 9. Alright, Smiling Stacey Martel up from the first string. Gets a 1. Side pin. On there. It's going to be very well. Hitting the second string right down the middle, but hits the side. A few pins at a 6. Remarkably well. Look at that powerhouse with an 8. Phenomenal. Can she follow it up and get a 9 or a 10? Ends at a 9. Very, very impressive. Alright, Chris M is up for his first string. And he's going to get a 6 3 pins down to an 8, just moving very, very quick. And he gets a 10. All right, Scotty J getting ready for another string. He gets 1 pin and straight down the middle, and that's going to be a 6. Very, very powerful. Second string down the middle, and looks like a 7. He's got a lot of power. Center shot gets a 9, and he's going to finish that second string with a 9. All right, Stacy Martel is up 1 pin on the end, straight down the middle, and that's going to be a 5 and an 8. First string is a corner pin, right down the center with an 8. Can she follow it up with a 9 or a 10? She's going to get a 9. All right, Christopher Michaud is up double pins. Looks like a 6 and then an 8. Finishing with a 9. All right, Christopher Michaud with his second string. It's a 9. Taking his time. See how he does. Some very good games. And that's going to be a 6. Followed up with a 9. Can he get a 10? I think he, very, very close. A 9. And he's just trying to get that other pin. See how he does on the second one. He'll get 2. It was very, very crowded. Will he be able to follow it up? Tries to get that corner pin. Works very well. Knocks down the other 2 at a 7. And a second string. He is 7 again. And he's going to end with a 7 on the second string. Scott Justason goes in for a, and he's going to get a 9. Can he get that last pin? Very competitive with that first string with a 9. It's down the side, gets 1 pin there. Getting a lot of corner balls in, and that's going to be a 5. Very competitive game. Can he follow it up? A lot of pins on the ground, and that's a 9. All right, Stacy Martel in her first string right off the bat is at a 6. Very competitive game. Scotty J is really... Can she follow it up? Get a 9, a 10? We will see. All right, let's see how Stacy Martel does in her second string. Right down the middle. She's at a 5. Phenomenal, steps all the way back at a 7. And Stacy Martel is going to finish the string with a 10. All right, Chris Michaud in his first string. What powerhouse starts out with a 9? All right, Chris Michaud finished off with a 9. His first string, he's going to get 1 pin off the end. Right down the center with an 8. All right, Chris Michaud currently at an 8. Let's see how he finishes. He's going to finish with an 8. All right, current score. Chris Michaud is in first place with 36. Second place, Stacy M, 34. Scotty J, 33. And Justin H at 31. All right, Justin H. Right down the center. A little bit blurry there with a 7, though. Starts things off very well. Hits that side corner. He's going to get a pin. It's at an 8. For his first string, and the second string right down the center with another 8. Really doing phenomenal. Just rolls off her arm. She's at a 7 right now. And she's going to get a 10. All right, Christopher Michaud in his second string. Got a couple pins there. Right down the middle, looking like a 5, doing very, very well. A close set of games. Real forward thrust there. 7. Fantastic. All right, let's see how Christopher Michaud finishes. Finishes with a 7. Stacy at 51, 49, Christopher Michaud to 48. All right, let's see if Justin H can close the 2-point gap. A string with an 8. Let's see what he can do in his second string here. All right, Justin H is already at a 6, halfway down. Nice center shot there. All right, Justin H at an 8. Let's see how he can end his second string. Hitting that left-hand corner, he's going to get a 9. All right, Scotty J once again on his first string. See what he does. It looks like a 7. Not a lot of power, but and it's a 9 right there. And then it looks like
Scotty J bowls a 9.
The 9. Let's see if he can follow it up. How he does. It's a 6. Right down the middle, that's going to be a 10. Fantastic.
Scott Justason a 10.
Stacy 51, Scotty's 58, and Christopher Michaud in last place. We're currently at a 48. Justin H is still ahead by 10 points, so Justin H is taking the lead for the first time.
And Smiley Stacy is up right now, bowling.
Runs right into it. All right, Stacy Martel currently at 8, lucky number 9.
Smiley Stacy.
All right, everybody having a good competitive game. Stacy followed up with a 5. 9. And can she make it a 10? And there's
Smiley
a perfect 10.
Stacy a 10.
And first place goes to Wayne Garcia.
Off there. Ooh, ball just side. Never seen anything like that. Right down the middle with a 5. Very impressive. All right, Christopher Michaud at a 5. How will he end the string? Looks like an 8. All right, scorecard. Stacy M 70, Christopher Michaud 60, and 68 for Justin H. Justin H at a 68, Stacy M at a 70. They're neck and neck right now. All right, Justin H currently at a 3 in his first string. Can he follow that up? What a powerhouse. Takes his time. I like the fact that he takes his time. And there's a 10 right there.
And Justin H bowls a 10.
1. I believe take the lead. We'll go back to the scorecard in a minute. 6 pins up there. All right, Justin H is. Justin H currently at a 6. How will he finish? And apparently he finished with a 6. DJ.
Scotty J is bowling now.
Yeah, successful in 2 games. Looks like he's got 3 pins there. All right, Scott Justason of Nashua may have to close the gap for second place with a 7, 8, or 9, and he's going to get a 7. Going into his second string right down the middle, and that's going to be a 5. Very, very calculated. 7, he's really getting great scores. 7, and that's an 8. Oh, thumbs up. Martel, can she catch up to Scotty J at an 8? 3 pins. Right down the middle. She's going to get a 4. All right, moving into her second string, the 2017 bowling tournament. Right down the middle. Looks like that's going to be a 7 there. Stacy Martel finishes with an 8. All right, final scores, 85, Scotty Justason, Stacy Martel at an 84. Christopher Michaud is currently at a 60 and has 2 strings. All right, just to recap, Christopher Michaud at a 9 at the end of his first. And let's see what he can do. That's going to be a spare. All right, how will Christo follow up the spare with an 8? All right, let's break down the final score. The spare and the 9 is going to get put Chris Michaud victorious at 87, 85 Scotty J, 84 Stacy, and 82 Justin H. A very, very close game. Team total is 338. All right, we're going to take you to a special interview where Scott McCullough, special talk host, talks to Scotty J.
Yeah, then the honeymoon is over and all
Merrimack and Nashua, Merrimack, opposites like Brian, Merrimack, Little lanes on Amber Street, 1 down,
much, man.